Oh, it's not connecting. Cancel. Good morning, everyone. I'm live on YouTube this morning. I'm just having some reconnection issues with Facebook. I'm just trying to get it together. Good morning, everyone. Good morning, good morning, good morning. And my Facebook has a little issue, guys. I don't know what's going on. I'm trying to fix the issue. Okay. Let's do this again. Let's do this again, guys. I'm trying to reconnect. I'm just trying to reconnect on Facebook. Okay. Let me see how best. Let's resume the broadcast. Okay, guys, so I'm having a little technical difficulty with Facebook. Good morning. Good morning. Carmen, good morning, good morning, good morning. How are you doing this morning? I'm just having a little Facebook issue. I did line up everything, but now I'm really going live on Facebook. Alrighty, I just want to turn my camera lights up. Good morning to everyone on this platform this morning. Good morning, Stephanie. Okay, so I see you. You came on at 10:02. I see Carmen. Carmen came on early as well. So you guys win a prize already. I haven't seen anybody coming up on the Facebook as of yet, but I'm still waiting. So the first person that comes up on Facebook, they're going to be getting a prize. So they don't know that. And Carmen has been winning all the prize, guys. Carmen has won a prize 3 consecutive weeks. And she did say it last week. She did say that she's going to win the prize this week. And she did indeed win this week's prize. And over here, guys, I have a whole bag of goodness. Yes, man. Christmas Santa Claus thing. So, Stephanie, you won a prize. I don't know what it is yet. I'm going to look and see what I have in the bag. I have a lot of green kitchen goodies in there. Yes, kitchen gadgets, different things, wellness things, everything in there today. Yes, I did do a mixture because, this week, right into Christmas week, I'll be giving away little gifts here and there to my audience because you guys have been so dedicated and so faithful to all my lives, and you've been sharing my videos, and I'm happy for that. So let's see who came on my live Facebook first this morning. Oh, Georgette. So Georgette win prize number 3 because she was the first one that popped up on Facebook this morning. Even though I was having a little technical issue with Facebook this morning, she's the first one that popped up. And so Stephanie, Carmen, and Georgette, you won prize. So Carmen won prize number 1. Stephanie won prize number 2, and Georgette won prize number 3. So good morning again, Georgette. All right, guys. So guys, I'm going to be quite honest with you. Up to 5 minutes ago, I did not know what I'm making. And as I put on the title this morning for the YouTube link that I've sent out to some of my viewers, Name My Dish Day. So today's a Name My Dish. So whoever named the dish this morning, they will be winning a prize. So we have 3 prizes that are already gone. So congratulations, Stephanie, Georgette, and Carmen. So prize number 4 will be the Name My Dish. So the person that comes up with the most creative name for the dish that I'm making today wins a prize. And we're going to have a vote. All right, guys. So I'm not using my green kettle this morning. I went in the store yesterday and I saw this and I decided to grab it. So I said, let me try it out. I had one years ago, but it broke. And good morning, Karen, all the way from Georgia. Good morning. All right, so guys, this morning I'm mixing in a little Herbalife in my presentation this morning. Right here, I have my Herbalife NRG tea. All week I've been running and I feel a little exhausted. So instead of doing bush tea and the regular tea bags and stuff that I normally make, I decided to draw from my Herbalife tea. So this is the NRG tea, and it's nature's raw guarana, and it boosts the feeling of energy. So it's going to be lit in here after I drink this tea. I'm going to feel energized. Yes. So I have my Herbalife measurement here, and I'm going to be using a half because this is a very potent tea, guys. This cleans your skin. It gives you energy, and it just does so much to the body. So I'm adding a half a teaspoon of this tea to this cup. Oops, let me take off the cover. It fell. So I'm just adding a half a teaspoon to this cup. And I'm adding no sugar, no additives, just hot water. And guys, it's very hot. So I can't even sip this right now because it's extremely hot. Alrighty. So Georgette, let me see who else is on my live on Facebook. I'm not seeing any comments. I'm not seeing who's popping up. But I know I have 3 people on so far. All right. I don't even have to stir it, guys, because it's a tea powder, so it dissolves as soon as you pour the hot water in. All right. So this morning, guys, I have some crab legs, snow crab legs in this bowl. And all week, this entire week, and you guys must have seen some of my posts. Hubby is away on business trip, on a work trip. And for 2 weeks. So I decided, he's showing off. He's telling me all the fancy foods he has been eating, and all the nice stuff that he's sightseeing, even though he's at work. Like after work, he and his coworkers, they go places and do things. So he's been bragging on me. So I said, you know what? I'm going to cook some snow crab legs, and I'm going to fix it up so nice, and I'm going to brag on him. And of course, he made a vlog out of it. If you watch the chronicles of how my wife is silly, treat me bad when I'm away, it's on Facebook. You need to watch that. You're going to crack up when you watch it. So because he's bragging, about all the fancy food he's eating all the way over there in Utah, I said, okay, so I'm going to brag too. So I cooked something fancy in the week, and I bragged on him, and he was mad. Oh, I saw y'all go and you cook crab legs behind man back, and it's my favorite food, and blah, 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 blah. Anyway, guys, so I had some crab legs left over from the fresh batch that I bought. So this morning, I decided to do something with it. So 5 minutes before the show started, I didn't know how to present this because I'm like, how am I going to cook crab legs on live? What am I going to do with it? So 2 minutes before I actually selected the live, I've decided I grabbed some coconut milk from my cupboard. I grabbed some cream corn. I grabbed the crab legs and some seasoning. And I decided to cook it down in some coconut milk with some seasoning and spices until it has a custard look in that coconut sauce. And then I'm going to toast 2 slices of bread, and I'm going to serve it on top of the bread. And that will be my breakfast. So guess what, guys? Me, I brag upon him again. I'm bragging on him again. He's going to be mad. He's like, oh, you never make those breakfasts when I'm here. So it's all a bragging morning and a giving morning. All right, guys. So for those and welcome to the live, Lloyd, Duffus, Paulette and Corrine, Audrey, Marjorie, all you guys, you're late. You miss out on the prize because the first, second, and third person that came on this live this morning, they won a prize. And of course, Carmen took the prize again today, guys. Carmen took the prize today. She won 3 consecutive weeks. And I have a whole bag of goodness over here to give away. So as I go along, I will be asking questions. And of course, Audrey, my secretary, please make note of my winners so I can keep a track of who who is to get what. So please take notes for me, Audrey. All right. So guys, let me get the ball rolling. So for those of you who are just joining, I'm having my Herbalife NRG tea, and I'm going to put it to cool over here, and I'm going to be breaking down my crab legs because I'm going to be making a nice little coconut milk seasoning mix up with my crab legs this morning. So I'm going to take off the shell off the crab and use the meat to make that nice cook down. And this is a name my dish day. So the person who comes up with the most creative name for this dish today wins a prize. So this is prize number 4. And as I go along, I'm going to be asking questions about things that I cook in the past, just to see if you pay attention to what I make and the ingredients that I use in these various dishes. So as I go along, I'll be asking, throwing random questions at you. All right, guys. So I'm going to start by breaking my crab legs. And when you break the crab legs, the meat comes out easily. So I'm just going to take the meat out. I'm just going to be taking the meat out of every piece, because I need all this meat, guys. I need all this meat. And the sweetest part of the crab leg, guys, is the end of the leg. That meaty part out here. Ooh, that part has all the meat. It has all the meat, guys. So I'm just deboning, as you would say, the crab legs and taking out the excess meat, because I'll be using the meat. We don't want the outside. We need the meat. So I'm just breaking it up and I'm taking out the meat. I was going to debone it before, guys, but I said, no, I'm going to do it on live. I'm going to spend some time with you, because some people say, oh, I prep too much. They want to see how I do it from the beginning. So I'm doing everything today from the beginning. I didn't even cut up my vegetables. Normally, I prep my vegetables before the show, guys. I didn't even do that today. So I'm just breaking down this crab leg. I'm just taking out the excess meat. Look at all this meat, guys. And then I'm going to be having, so in the chat, you can put whatever name you think this dish should be called today. So think, guys, think. So I'm just deboning this crab leg. So the person who comes up with the most creative, and we're going to have a vote, guys. We're going to have a vote. I need my knife to kind of help me here. I'm using my knife so I get off all the meat. This one was kind of difficult. This is very time consuming, guys, but it's okay. Because, when you're eating crab, it takes time, too, to get out all that meat from all the little small areas, I'm digging through every part just to make sure I get enough meat. Can't waste anything. Crab legs are expensive. So I'm making sure that I get in all the crevices and the corners just to see. Alrighty, so let me check my comments. Huzzy's away and wifey at play. Of course. The name of the dish? Yes, name the dish, Karine. What did Lloyd say? Crab leg breakfast. Lloyd? Mr. Floyd, I called my name. No, we need a fancy name. You're dealing with Silly's Kitchen. And you know, all the Celie's Kitchen dish have a fancy name. So I need something that is catchy. I need something that is really catchy. Georgette said lobster rundown. No, Georgette, this is not a lobster. This is a crab leg. So the person that comes up with the most creative name, they're gonna win a prize. They're gonna win a prize. All right, so I just have a few more legs to break down, guys. And I'm just trying to get the meat out of every little parts of the crab so we don't waste anything. All right, let me just break down this big piece right here. And I'm sorry Twine can't watch this, but I know he's going to be watching it after. So, name my dish morning, guys. Name this dish and you win a prize. Name this dish and you win a prize. And guys, look at all this meat that I'm taking out of the crab legs. Man, oh man, oh man. Look at all this meat that I'm taking out of the crab legs. Can you imagine? This is going to be cooked down in some nice coconut milk. Yes. Let me see. Good morning, Pastor Mitchell. Good morning. Crab leg melody. Crab fritters. It's not going to be a crab fritter this morning. It's going to be more cooked down in coconut milk and seasoning. So I'm just giving you a clue as to how it's going to be prepared. Yes. This one, the meat is so hard to come out. I had to really break it. All right, so I have like 4 more little pieces just to take out the meat. Just to take out the meat. And you know, guys, crab meat is so delicious, you can't waste it. I have to chop this one. This one is hard. This one is hard like a rock. And guys, yesterday I had, she said hello. Oh, hi. And my Instagram audience is telling me hi. And I think I see Byron on my Instagram. Corinne and Paulette, your brother, is on Instagram watching me live. Crab stew rundown. Ooh, I like that. I like that already. I like that already. Crab stew rundown. Ooh. Ooh, I like that name, Pastor. That's a very catchy one. Crab stew rundown. Crab stew rundown. And let me look on Facebook. Say, can you ask someone to send me the Facebook link? Audrey, can you please send Karen the Facebook link? Can you ask Karen is asking for someone to send her the Can you send Karen Miko the Facebook link, please? All right. So I'm almost finished, guys. Just trying to remove all the excess meat from the crab. It's kind of difficult to take the meat out, guys. This is very time consuming, but it's okay. Ooh, look at all this meat. Look at all that meat, guys, coming out. I have to be squeezing this one out. Ooh, it's coming out in pieces, but it's good. All right. almost finished, guys. I'm almost finished. Alrighty, let me see who's commenting. Good morning. She said deboned crab leg with fresh veggies. Crab leg rundown. I think I like Pastor Mitchell's name. Crab stew rundown. So far we have a lead, guys. So far we have a lead. Shellless crab legs with fresh veggies. Shellless crab legs. Shellless crab legs. I still think Pastor Mitchell's name is carrying. It's the one that is leading right now. Come on, guys. You don't want to win these prizes? I have a whole bag of prizes over here to give away. I have a whole lot of prizes to give away this morning. Oh, this one is tough. I have to hit this one with a knife handle. This one is very tough, guys. I got to break it down. And it has a lot of meat in it too. It was very tough, but it has the meat in it. Let's see what only the common seafood bling. Seafood bling. Sounds good, but still not catchy. Seafood bling. We would have to be using a variety of seafood. Oops. All right. So I get out this big piece of crab that was hiding here. All right. So guys, we have 2 more legs to go. 2 more legs to go. 2 more legs to go. Hero, good morning. Audrey said the only thing that comes to mind is seafood bling. Shellless crab legs with fresh veggies. June, where's your creative ideas? Paulette, where's your creative idea? So far, guys, I have Pastor Mitchell leading, and I have 2 more minutes because I'm almost finished. Name my dish morning. You got 2 more minutes to go, guys. If we don't get one that's catchy, we're going to go with Pastor Chester Mitchell's name. We're going to go with his name because I'm liking it. I'm loving it. I'm loving that name. All right, so I'm on the last leg, guys. I'm on the last crab leg right now. I'm on the last crab leg, so come up with your creative name. I'm on the last crab leg. I'm on the last crab leg, guys. So be quick. I'm on the last crab legs. Just trying to dig out this meat. All right. 1 more minute to go, guys. Audrey, you keeping top of the time? Audrey said, crab foot boil. Crab crawlers boil. Guys, she's giving me jokes. Woo! She has jokes this morning. Oh, Lord. Audrey, I fight for the prize this morning, you know. All right, guys. So crab legs is all deboned. I'm removing my glove. It's time to cook. Ooh, let me turn the stove on. All righty, let me sip my Herbalife tea in the meantime. And guys, for those of you who are just joining, I'm having some NRG tea. Some NRG tea from Herbalife. This tea cleans your skin. It gives you energy. It clears up your little brain if you have brain fog. It's so good. It is so good. And I need this energy today because I have so much to do today. So Hero said Hero Crablegs. Hero, you got jokes. No, I'm trying to stimulate people's brain. Oh, Hero say Hero Crablegs. Yes, it's a hero. But I think we have a winner, guys. I think we have a winner. And let me see a thumbs up who agrees with Pastor Mitchell's name. He said crab stew rundown. Crab stew rundown. And I'm loving that name. So the name of this dish today is crab stew rundown. So Pastor Mitchell, you won a prize. You drum roll, you really won a prize. Yay! You won a prize, sir. Okay, so your prize will be this cutting board by Ideal Kitchen, and it's a 2-in-1 cutting board. Yes, it's a 2-in-1 cutting board, and it has some holes at the bottom and a curve. So if you're washing like some tomatoes, some grapes, some strawberries, some raspberries, you could just put it at the end of this cutting board, and you could just hold it under the pipe, and you could just rinse it off. So Pastor Mitchell, you won one of my fancy cutting boards this morning. So Audrey, please make a note of that Pastor Mitchell won the cutting board. All righty. So Carmen won the first prize this morning, guys. She came on the live first. So because I know she bakes black cake, this week I was looking for red label wine in all the stores to soak my fruits. And I could not find it. It's like scarce because, it's imported. So the store owner introduced me to this wine. And let me tell you something. I'm not bashing Red Label, but Red Label need to retire right now because this is it. This is rich, nice, and delicious. This is great for baking your black cake. So Carmen, you won this bottle of red wine this morning. So let's give it up for Carmen. And the second person who came on my live this morning is Miss Stephanie. So Miss Stephanie has been a great supporter of Miss Polly's good pepper sauce. So this morning, Stephanie won a garlic sea salt. And this sea salt is seasoned with garlic and herbs, Stephanie. So this is what you want, creamy crab leg stew. I like that name too. But I think I like Pastor Mitchell's better. So you want a garlic sea salt, Stephanie, and Audrey, please write this down. And Georgette, my dear Georgette won a silicone square sponge. So she won a silicone square sponge and the pink stuff. This is better than any Ajax or any cleaning kitchen thing that you see there. Pastor Mitchell wants to know the name of the red wine. Sorry to interrupt, guys. He just asked. It's called Vignato. Vignmato. That's the name of it. Very delicious. Alrighty. So Georgette, you won the pink stuff. Yes, and this pink stuff, guys, is indeed the bomb. Because anytime my green pots get all black on the outside, I just use the pink stuff. Yeah, I wish they had the green stuff, but the pink stuff does the magic for me with my pots, pans, cups, stains on the kitchen wall. It works. So Georgette, this is what you won this morning. And okay. So far, guys, I have taken out the gifts. I still have 1, 2, 3. I think I have about 4 gifts left. It's Vin. Oh, he wants the correct spelling. It's spelled VIGN, sir, and MATO. So it's VINMATO. And this is what the bottle looks like. It's very delicious. Very, very delicious. Red Label wine can't walk near this. I'm not using red label wine no more. And I have another secret wine, which I can't reveal because that's the secret to my black cake. I can't tell you about that one, guys. I cannot tell you, but that one is even better than this one. It's nice, rich, and thick. It's called a cherry liqueur. When you bake your cake and you wet down your cake with that, delicious. Anyway, guys, let me get cracking. So the name of our dish this morning is crab stew rundown. And indeed, that name is appropriate because you know how you make rundown in Jamaica with the coconut milk and the seasoning, and then you put in the mackerel or the saltfish or whatever you're using to make the rundown? Yes, and that's exactly how I'm going to do this crab this morning. Alrighty, so let me get some butter from my fridge. So I'm using Country Crock plant-based butter this morning, guys. And let me turn my fire down because I really don't want this to be burned. And as I wash my seasoning over here already, guys, so I'm just going to scoop about a tablespoon of butter in this pan, in my wok. And I choose to use my wok because I'm loving my new green wok, guys. And let me turn this pan on so we could take the excess smoke out of here. And I think I want to add another tablespoon because I think that's too little. So I'm adding 2 tablespoons of plant-based Country Crock butter. So we just want to melt this down. Just want to melt this down. And then I'm adding some coconut milk. Now, guys, if I had a choice and time permit me, I would have used coconut from scratch because you know I like my thing authentic and organic. She said, any almond flour cake? Yes, I have vegan cakes, guys, and I'm going to be posting that today. I'll be making vegan cakes for people who don't eat eggs, people who don't do the gluten. I'll be making vegan cakes, and I will put the cost of that cake out there. All right, guys, so I'm going to use just a half a can of the coconut milk. So I'm going to use half of the can. And this is nice, rich, and thick. So I've added some butter so far, guys, and some coconut milk. Yes, some authentic coconut milk. So let me just stir this in. Oh, this is the herb from the butter. I was wondering what was that in the pot. So the herb from the butter. All righty. So I'm just melting my butter down in my coconut milk. And this is a plant-based butter that I'm using, guys. Alrighty. So let me wash my knife off. So I'm using some scallions because you know you can't make rundown without scallion. And these are some organic scallions that I got. And let me just rinse this off right here. So you know in Jamaica when you're making rundown, you don't cut up the scallion. So I used to see my mother just rub it 2 times and break it and just drop it in the pot. So you rub it and you break, because when you rub it, you kind of mash up the inside of the scallion. So the flavor can, you know, get in the pot evenly. Look at the crab and change my mind because of the work. Couldn't switch if I did. Yeah. I mean, it's time consuming, but the end result is going to be great. You know, Audrey, if you want something good, your nose have to run, as Jamaicans would say. So if you need something, if you need to buy a house, you go and work and save your money, right? You're going to sweat for it. So I had to sweat to debone this morning. So I know the end result is going to be good. All right, so let me turn up some heat on this pot. And guys, I'm going to be using Baby Bell. I'm going to use a half of this Baby Bell. So I'm using some yellow Baby Bell. And then I'm going to use some orange ones. And then I'm going to be using some green ones. Some green bell peppers. Because, you know, you have to season up the pot properly. You know, you want it to taste good. Good morning, Shelly Ann. Good morning, good morning, good morning. My goddaughter Shelly Ann is on live, guys, all the way from St. Elizabeth, Jamaica. Alrighty, guys, so I added some green bell pepper. And then, of course, you can't cook rundown without thyme. So I was going to use the thyme leaves, but I'm going to put the thyme stem. I'm going to take the leaves off, and I'm also going to leave the stem in, because you really want this to have a nice flavor. All right? And last, I'm going to add some onions. So, guys, I prepped everything on live this morning. I cut everything on live. I didn't prep anything and then just put it in a pot. You saw how I prepare everything right from scratch. Alrighty, so I'm cutting up now some onions, guys. Normally I would grate the onions, but in this case I don't need to grate it because the onion is gonna cook right out in this crab stew rundown. Crab stew rundown. Woo! I'm loving it. I'm loving it. All right, so I just cut like 3 rows of onion. So my coconut milk is boiling up in the pot, and I'm gonna season this now. So to this, because we're cooking seafood rundown, I'm gonna add some Old Bay, because you can't cook crab legs without a little Old Bay in it, guys. You know that. So I'm adding some Old Bay. And I think this is the last of my Old Bay, so I could just pour everything in the pot. It's finished, guys. Alrighty. And then I'm going to add a little Goya. And of course, Grace ginger, garlic, pimento seasoning. Yes, by Grace. So I'm adding a little bit of that in the coconut milk. So I'm going to be stirring this, guys. And guys, this starts to look like a custard already. And now I'm going to add my crab mixture, my crab meat. So now I'm going to add my crab meat to all of this gooiness that's bubbling in this wok this morning. So guys, I'm just going to mix it out in the coconut milk mixture right here. And indeed, this is a crab stew rundown. Thank you, Pastor Mitchell. So this is a nice crab stew rundown. A crab stew rundown. And of course, guys, you know you can't cook rundown with some Scotch bonnet pepper. So I have a piece of cod pepper in the fridge, and you know Celie keep it real. So I'm just going to add my piece of cod pepper. You wash it off. So I add a piece of cut Scotch bonnet pepper in it, guys. And it's optional. If you don't want to cut the pepper, you could put the whole pepper in. So it still gives it that Scotch bonnet flavor. And guys, I'm loving it. I'm loving it. I'm loving it. I'm loving it already. I'm loving this already. And because I think this needs a little color, guys, I've decided to add some paprika to the mix. So I'm adding some paprika to the mix. So I can give it a little color, you know? Okay, guys, and this is looking so yummy. This is looking so delicious. So while my crab stew rundown is getting to the custard stage, I'm going to be covering my pot. I'm just going to clean this area a little bit. So guys, I got one of the cutting boards for myself, and this will come in handy because you know I wash a lot of fruits and vegetables. So yeah, I should have gotten 3 so I could give away at least 2. But anyway, next time. All right, guys, so I don't want to forget my tea. I'm going to take another sip. And while I'm at it, I'm going to be making some Herbalife shakes. So just let me wash my hands because I was, you know, dealing with the crabs and stuff. Let me get some hand soap so I can me wash my hands. All right, guys, while I'm at it, next question. When I made, and this is recent, when I made the chili chicken backs, what was the first thing I did with the chicken before when I started out preparing the chicken? What was the first thing I did? If you can remember, because I did this on live. So I want to know the first thing that I did. She said, that's a nice cut back. What's that, Karen? So from my YouTube audience, luckily I subscribed on YouTube. I'm not getting it. Oh, that was an old message. All right. Wash it. Yes. 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 The McLeans won another prize, guys. They won a prize. The first thing I did with the chicken back, I wash it. Because if you don't wash it, how are you going to cook it? Yes. The first thing I did was wash it. That's a good answer, guys. And guys, you just won. You know what? Let me be. So at least they can share this prize. You just won a Dr. Jacobs Castile liquid soap body wash. And this has no chemicals in it, guys. This has no chemicals in it whatsoever. The ingredients are purified water, coconut oil, olive oil, vegetable or glycerine, organic fair trade shea butter, sea salt, aloe vera, and vitamin E. So this is an all natural body wash, no chemicals. Because my body washes that I use, no chemicals. So what I use and what I consume, I wouldn't give somebody something that I wouldn't use. And this is a Mizwalk herbal toothpaste, guys. Herbal toothpaste. Yes, and this toothpaste has Mizwalk, which is a herb, moringa, clove, myrrh, black seed, resin, fennel seed. I can't even call that word, whatever that B word is, cinnamon, and licorice. So this is a very organic toothpaste. So you just want a body wash and a toothpaste, McLeans. So you both can enjoy this. All righty. So Audrey, take note of the next winner. All right. So just let me check on my crab stew rundown. All right. So I'm going to be making some Herbalife shake, guys. And I'm not going to be using a blender. I'm not going to be using a blender. So this morning I'm using reduced sugar, vanilla, almond milk to make my shake. And this is 10 ounces of milk. Oh, I have to dig for the scoop because it's new, guys. You know, when you open a new can of something, you have to dig for the scoop. So I'm adding 1 scoop of protein drink mix. And then I'm going to be adding 2 scoops of cookies and cream. So I'm adding 2 scoops of my cookies and cream shake powder. And I'm using 2 heaping scoops. I'm going to close this up. And then back in the days when you go to Herbalife Club and you don't have access to a blender, this is how we mix our shake. So we put this little grid on top. We cover it. And then we shake our life away. So I'm making my shake by hand, guys. Pastor Michelle said, great show today. Good job. Thank you. So I'm making a nice, rich Herbalife shake. Because remember, guys, I'm drinking some NRG tea. And the tea and the shake, the ingredients in the tea and the shake, they go together. And when they are combined together inside the body, it gives you great energy. So I will have energy after this show to do all my little Saturday errands. Because of course I'm gonna have to be going to the post office to mail all these gifts to all my winners. So I will have energy to stand in the post office line. Yes, Karen, cookies and cream is my favorite flavor too. Alrighty, so the top had a little shake powder in it, guys. All right, guys, so as you can see, my shake is nice, thick, and rich. Mmm, delicious. But because I like to have my shake a little chilled, I'm going to put it in the freezer. So after the show, while I'm going on the road, I'll just grab this and go. So this will be my lunch. All right. Let me clean this area a little bit. All right, guys, we have to check on our stew crab rundown. Let me check on our stew crab rundown. And guys, as you can see, it's bubbling and it starts to form like a custard on the edge of the pot. Around the edge right here, you see the custard looking, what you call it, goo. Start to form around the pot. And that's what happens when you cook coconut milk down with seasoning and some kind of protein. That's what happens. So I'm going to be stirring this because we want this goo to go right on top of our toast this morning. Because remember, I will be toasting. And you know what? Let me take this pepper out because this pepper is very hot. And I don't want it too spicy. So you want all this goo to go on top of that toast. So right now, guys, I'm gonna be toasting 2 slices of bread. And I wanted to go to Trader Joe's to get my favorite bread, which is the Ezekiel bread, but time didn't permit me. So I have 100% whole wheat potato bread. It only has 105 milligrams of sodium. It's not as salt as the other breads out there. Because if you check your breads in the supermarket, guys, when you're buying them, most of them is over 200 milligrams in sodium. Yeah, 300 milligrams too. Check all those fancy brands you have out there. I'm not calling any names because I don't want to get in trouble. But check your bagel. And I didn't realize that bagel has so much salt in it. Check your nutrition facts on your label on your breads before you buy them. For that, I don't eat bagels anymore. I used to love bagels, but I stopped eating bagels because when you see the amount of sodium that they used to make the bagel, it's crazy. And sometimes you wonder how comes your pressure is high. It's these little things that you eat in the mornings that send your blood pressure up. Yes. So this is not very high in sodium. And I'm going to be toasting 2 slices because I'm going to put my goo on top. You know what? Let me do 3 for display purposes. So I don't want my bread too dark. So let me turn my toaster oven around. And guys, I love this toaster oven. My friend Monica, when she was moving to Florida, she gave me this toaster brand spanking new, and I'm loving it. It's my favorite toaster. It does a great job. All right, what did Paulette say? Don't drink and drive. Refreshing Saturday morning program. Love it. Thank you, guys. Thank you. And good morning, Sandra. Good morning. So my thing is popping out the pot. Okay, guys, so I need this to get a little more gooier, if there's such a word, because you need to put this little goo on top of the bread. Yes, ma'am. This is not a breakfast this morning. This is a break feast. This is indeed a break feast. And who said you can do a lot with crab legs? Yes, you could do a lot with crab legs. So I'm going to be putting this crab leg goo on top of 3 toasts this morning for breakfast. And I'm going to be having this with my NRGT. Okay, so next question. Next question. What process I use? What's the process that okay, when after my black cakes are baked, what's the process? Could you describe the process in which I prepare my black cakes after it's baked? And I posted a video recently on how I prep my black cakes after they're baked. So who can give me that answer? Who can give me that answer? The person who gives me that answer wins a prize. And let me turn off my stove because my gooey is ready. So I'm waiting for the answer. So quite recently, I made some black cakes. And there's a process in which I prepare them before I distribute them. Yes, that's a yes. How do I keep it moist? Yes, there's a process. There's a process. And I want the exact process that I use. Who can give me the right answer? The person who gives me the right answer is going to be winning a cup. Okay, two persons answer, but let me see who first came on. 10:51. Who's pop up first? I think Karen, I saw Karen's one first, you know. Yours pop up after. Karen one popped up. Karen gave the right answer. Karen said you use a spray bottle and spray with wine. Yes, indeed. I use a spray bottle to spray my black cakes, so I keep them moist. So if I'm baking to distribute, let's say the 22nd, I'm going to be baking these cakes from like the 16th or the 17th because I need at least 2 or 3 days to make sure my cakes are moist. So when you get them, it's not dry. So there's a wetting process. And I do this like 2 times per day. So Stephanie, you answer right behind Karen. So Karen won this prize. Karen won a Twinings passion flower and chamomile tea, and she also won this cup to make her tea, a big cup to make her tea. So Karen, congratulations, Karen, you won the prize. With the process that I use to spray my black cakes. And this tea, Karen, I know you're gonna love it because I know you work very hard, and sometimes you work from home and you might have problems falling asleep. This is the perfect tea for you. I tried it last night and I had a restful night. I slept well. Yes. So this is a very nice tea for you. So Karen won this prize. Audrey, please make a note of that. All right. So I have 2 more prizes left. 2 more prizes left. So let me serve my gooey before I give away the other 2 prizes. Ooh. And guys, this indeed looks like a rundown. It indeed looks like a rundown. And I have my platter over here ready. Let me take this out. So my bread is toasted, guys. I don't need to butter it because we already have plant-based butter and coconut gooey in here. So I lay my bread out, and now I'm going to put my goo on top. So I need my fancy green spoon to scoop this gooness up and put it all over my toast. Yes, and guys, I have to take out the thyme pieces because we really don't want the pieces of thyme in there. Oops. So let me turn my fan off. So guys, I'm scooping up this gooiness to put all over my toast. This feels like heaven. all this goodness. All righty. So guys, let me wipe on the edge of this. So guys, here you have it. My crab stew rundown. And my crab stew rundown is being served on 3 slices of whole wheat toast. Whole wheat toast. So this is my crab stew rundown, guys. And guys, I have to taste it. I'm so anxious to taste this morning, guys. I have to taste a piece of the gooiness and the crab. I wish Twine was watching this morning just to get him jealous, because 2 days ago he sent his food that he was eating at this fancy restaurant in Utah. So I want to show him that I can make fancy breakfast too. Yes, with crab legs. And guys, this is so delicious and tasty. It's very yummy. This is indeed delicious. Audrey said, Mr. Crab leg gumbo. That could probably work. But you know, the gumbo, you have to put sausages in it. So you'd have to mix it. And I don't eat them sausages. But anyway, guys, for the next prize before I go. So the last person that came on this live this morning is Sandra. Is Sandra Hyatt. Based on what I'm seeing here, the last person that came on this live, on Facebook Live this morning, the last person that came on Facebook Live this morning, Sandra. So Sandra, this morning you won some measuring spoons, and it's colorful, and of course it has green in it, and some clips, some green clips, because if you notice, guys, I'm giving away all green stuff this morning except for this colorful measuring set. So I'm giving away some green clips. You know, when you eat your bag of chips and you could, you know, you don't want to eat it off, you just fold it down and you just clip it. Audrey said you can give me your gift. Audrey, Sandra, she's fighting for your gift. Audrey, always I win the gift them on the show, man. Sure, make your sister win something now. Yes, so the last person that came on this live this morning, guys, is Sandra Hyatt. So she won this. So Audrey, make a note. You're not getting your sister's gift. And the last gift that I'm going to give away, this is a gift that I got. She said green lizard. I'm proud. This is a gift that I got yesterday from Herbalife, and I'm going to give it away. It's a tablet container. It's very fancy. It has a mirror. It has parts, and it has a velvet area out here, and it comes in this nice fancy box. So let me think of a question. There is one kitchen gadget that I really like, and I call it my toy. Yes, I certainly will tell you about my cake, sir. I call that kitchen gadget my toy. When the first time I use it, I call it my toy. No, Karen, not the grill. Not the grill. Not the grill. I call that kitchen gadget my toy. And anytime I'm going to use it, I said, I'm going to play with my toy this morning. Who can tell me what that is? She said, you need to give second prize too. Stephanie said, I need to give a second prize because she gave the right answer for the spring of the cakes. Who can tell me what that kitchen gadget is? No, Novlet, wrong. No, Novlet, not the wok. Not the waffle maker. Yes, Stephanie, you indeed won this prize. The waffle maker. And she's correct. I always call my waffle maker my toy. So that tells me, guys, how attentive you are to my lives. You remember things that I say on my live. And Stephanie, you are indeed correct. The waffle maker. I call the waffle maker my toy the first day I got it. So you won this Herbalife tablet container. So if you're going to work and you want to, you don't want to take your vitamin bottles with you, you could just put them in here. It's nice and cute. It has a velvet cover. It comes in this nice little box. I opened it before, but I didn't use it. It came yesterday. So I decided to re-gift it and give it away. Okay, so guys, if you like, and before I go, Pastor Mitchell was asking about my cakes. I will inbox you, sir, and tell you more about it. I will inbox you and tell you more about the cake, but I really have to go. So guys, for those of you who joined this live today and add this live to the kitchen, I want to thank you for joining me. Karen says a very nice tablet box. Yes, Karen, it's a very nice tablet box. I want to thank you for joining me. Thank you for making this possible, because without you, my lives would not be possible. My YouTube channel would not be growing. I'm almost at 2K, guys. 2K. So please, if you're not yet subscribed, I'm at 1,920. I need 80 more subscribers. So if you can ask your friends to subscribe to my channel, that would be great. Give me that as a Christmas present. I need 2K subscribers for Christmas, guys, by Christmas Day. Alrighty? And Christmas is going to be epic, because I'm going to be coming to you live on the 23rd, the 24th of December. I'll be coming to you live from my daughter's kitchen in Florida. Yes, I'll be coming to you live from Davie, Florida, in my daughter's kitchen. And we are going to be having a family cook-off. Yes, everybody will go cook. Daddy going to be there. My son gonna be there, my daughter, my husband, my brother and his wife. So it's all gonna be a family cook-off, and we're gonna see who's the best winner. So I want you guys to join me on the 24th at 10 o'clock in the morning. Don't miss it. It's gonna be epic. It's gonna be nice up in Bree's Kitchen. So Sealy's Kitchen will be over in Bree's Kitchen in Florida, and we will be having fun. So I want y'all to join me on that day. Share the link with your friends. I'll send the link out a day before, the YouTube link, so you guys can share the link so everybody can join in. I want a big audience for that live. And good morning, Dawn. Thanks for joining the live when I'm running. So for those of you who joined in today, I want you to give me a thumbs up or a heart before I go. Show your love to Sealy's Kitchen. And as Jamaicans would say, walk good. Walk good. So I want all of you on this live today to just go shopping, go to the market, go to the supermarket, go to church tomorrow. Praise the Lord, and have a wonderful weekend. Wonderful, wonderful weekend, guys. Ta-ta.